In 2003, a philosopher turned tech visionary made a bold prediction. AI would dominate warfare. Fast forward to 2024, and that prediction is shockingly real. Palantir's AI is now a crucial player in the Ukraine conflict. How did Alex Karp, Palantir's enigmatic CEO, see this coming 2 decades ago? And more importantly, what does this mean for the future of global conflicts and the ethical use of AI in defense? Alex Karp's journey to becoming Palantir's CEO is unconventional. He started with a deep dive into German philosophy, earning a doctoral degree that grappled with existential questions and complex ethical dilemmas. This philosophical background might seem at odds with leading a defense tech giant, but Karp saw an opportunity to apply his analytical skills to real-world problems through data analytics. In 2003, Karp founded Palantir Technologies with the innovative idea that philosophical thinking could enhance problem-solving in the tech world. His approach to leadership is shaped by this unique perspective, focusing on finding hidden things and uncovering deep truths within vast amounts of data. This isn't just marketing spin. Karp genuinely believes his philosophical training gives Palantir an edge in addressing complex global issues. The paradox of Karp's position is striking. Here's a man who spent years pondering ethics and morality, now leading a company deeply involved in defense contracts and AI warfare. How does he reconcile these seemingly contradictory roles? Karp doesn't shy away from this challenge. Instead, he's fostered a corporate culture at Palantir that encourages ethical consideration and open debate. In his view, the best way to prevent AI abuse is to actively engage with it, constantly questioning and challenging conventional wisdom. Karp's leadership style has created a unique environment at Palantir. Employees are expected to grapple with the moral complexities of their work, not just focus on coding. This approach to corporate culture, emphasizing free speech and ethical debate, sets Palantir apart in the tech industry. The impact of Karp's philosophical background on Palantir's operations is significant. It's shaping the company's entire approach to AI and defense technology. With Palantir now playing a crucial role in global conflicts, the implications of this philosophy-meets-tech approach are far-reaching. To understand the full picture, we need to look at how Palantir got its start, because its origins are just as unconventional as its CEO. Palantir's journey from CIA-backed project to Silicon Valley giant is a story of ambition and controversy. In 2003, as most startups chase social media dreams, Palantir delved into the world of intelligence and security. Their early days? Far from smooth sailing. Picture this. It's 2003 and Palantir is claiming they can stop terrorists before they strike. Sounds far-fetched? The CIA didn't think so. They invested nearly $2 million through their venture capital arm, In-Q-Tel. Yeah, you heard that right. The CIA has a VC arm. But Palantir wasn't your typical defense contractor. They were building something game-changing, software that could sift through massive data sets to find crucial information. We're talking about connecting disparate pieces of intel to predict and prevent terrorist activities. This kind of tech makes intelligence agencies salivate. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, there's a persistent rumor that Palantir's software helped locate Osama bin Laden. They won't confirm or deny, of course. That's Palantir for you. Always present, never seen. Palantir didn't stop at counterterrorism. They expanded rapidly, securing contracts with various government agencies like the Space Force, IRS, and FDA. Their software adapted to everything from healthcare to disaster response, establishing them as a versatile player in government tech. It wasn't all smooth sailing, though. Palantir faced heavy criticism. People called them shadowy, secretive, even dangerous. Concerns about privacy violations and potential misuse of their technology were rampant, but Palantir persevered. They turned a profit, their stock price soared, and suddenly they were more than just a defense contractor, they were a major tech player. And this is just the beginning. Palantir's now shifting focus to AI and autonomous systems. They're not just analyzing data anymore. They're building systems that can think and act independently. It's a brave new world, and Palantir's at the forefront. The big question's now, where will this technology take us? And are we prepared for what's coming? Imagine telling tech experts in 2003 that AI would soon dominate military operations. You'd be laughed out of the room. But that's exactly what Alex Karp did when he founded Palantir. His vision was controversial, nearly derailing the company before it even got started. Back then, AI was mostly science fiction. We had some neat toys and promising research, but nothing close to Karp's vision. Most tech gurus were focused on social media and smartphones. AI running warfare? That was crazy talk. Karp saw something others didn't. He envisioned AI systems making real-time decisions on the battlefield. It was a bold prediction that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Critics called him irresponsible, even dangerous. They argued that putting AI in charge of military operations was a recipe for disaster. What about the ethical implications? But Karp didn't back down. He famously said, "We're hurtling toward this new world whether we like it or not. Do we want to dominate it, or do we want to be dominated by China?" It set the tone for Palantir's mission. While others hesitated, Palantir dove into AI-driven defense tech. They built systems to sift through massive amounts of data and identify potential threats. Karp called it the finding of hidden things. It wasn't full AI warfare yet, but it laid the groundwork. Fast forward to 2024, and Karp's prediction is looking more like a blueprint. AI is now crucial in military operations, from logistics to target identification. Palantir is right in the thick of it, providing cutting-edge AI systems to defense agencies worldwide. But here's the thing, we're just at the beginning. The AI systems in action today are a glimpse of what Karp envisioned. As these technologies evolve, we're entering uncharted territory. The question isn't whether AI will dominate warfare, but how we'll manage the consequences. And that brings us to Palantir's current role in modern conflicts, because what they're doing now makes their early days look like child's play. Picture this. You're a Ukrainian soldier facing overwhelming odds. Suddenly, you've got an AI system predicting enemy movements before they happen. It's not science fiction. It's Palantir's cutting-edge tech, and it's reshaping the battlefield in Ukraine. When Russia invaded, Ukraine's need for advanced technology became critical. Palantir stepped in with AI-driven systems that are leveling the playing field in ways we've never seen before. Their software is enabling Ukrainian forces to document war crimes with unprecedented efficiency, maintaining an ironclad chain of custody for evidence. This goes beyond winning battles. It's about ensuring accountability for atrocities committed during wartime. But that's just the beginning. Palantir's systems are segmenting data access, keeping sensitive information strictly on a need-to-know basis. In a conflict where information leaks could cost lives, this is crucial. They're also using AI to identify adversaries over vast areas, allowing Ukrainian forces to track and respond to enemy positions with remarkable precision. Now, you might be wondering about the implications of all this. Alex Karp, Palantir's CEO, isn't shying away from the ethical complexities. He's openly acknowledging that while their tech is saving lives, it's also raising profound questions about the nature of modern warfare. We're looking at AI potentially making decisions that determine life and death outcomes. It's a fundamental shift in how conflicts are fought, happening right before our eyes. Palantir's impact in Ukraine has been significant. The country's defensive capabilities have improved dramatically, largely due to this AI integration. But this success story isn't without controversy. Palantir's involvement in other conflicts, particularly in Israel, has ignited heated debates about the ethics of AI in warfare. As we watch this technology transform the battlefield in Ukraine, one thing is clear. AI-driven warfare isn't a future scenario. It's our present reality. The question now is how we'll navigate the complex ethical landscape it creates. Are we prepared for the consequences of this technological leap in military operations? Palantir's success in Ukraine has raised serious ethical questions. Their data analytics can predict enemy movements with incredible accuracy, but what if that power was turned on civilians? It's a fine line between security and surveillance. This tech can sift through massive amounts of data, finding patterns humans might miss. It's incredibly powerful, and that's where things get messy. Privacy advocates are worried, and for good reason. Look at what happened with the New Orleans Police Department. Palantir's predictive policing software was accused of unfairly targeting communities of color. After 6 years, they terminated the contract because it wasn't effective and potentially harmful. And remember that WikiLeaks mess back in 2011? Palantir employees were caught up in a proposed misinformation campaign. Karp had to apologize for that one. It really made people question the company's ethics. Palantir claims they're just the data processor, not the controller. They say clients decide how data is used, not them. They even stress that they don't collect, store, or sell personal data. But here's where it gets wild. Karp thinks the only way to prevent AI abuse is to use AI itself. He argues we need to understand and control AI to mitigate its risks. So how does Palantir handle all this? They use something called compartmentalization, processing data from different clients in isolation. It's crucial for maintaining privacy and security in sensitive operations. As AI in defense evolves, the ethical questions are only going to get more complex. Karp's vision for Palantir's role in shaping warfare is both fascinating and concerning. And trust me, what he has planned next is going to blow your mind. Alex Karp's vision for AI in modern warfare goes far beyond what most of us can comprehend. He's talking about AI systems that can make autonomous decisions on the battlefield. Karp says Palantir is very close to developing somewhat autonomous drones and devices that will play crucial roles in warfare. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's happening right now. Karp argues that this AI revolution in defense is inevitable. He believes we're facing a stark choice. Do we want to dominate it, or do we want to be dominated by China? It's a provocative perspective, but Karp is convinced it's the reality we're facing. He claims our adversaries are developing these technologies without the same ethical considerations we have. Palantir is actively working on AI systems that can enhance military decision-making at unprecedented levels. We're talking about AI that can identify threats, coordinate responses, and predict enemy movements with high precision. This shift could completely reshape international relations and military strategy. It's not just about who has the biggest army anymore. It's about who has the most advanced AI. But here's the thing. Karp warns about a critical moral disparity. He argues, where you have technological parity but moral disparity, the actual disparity is much greater than people think. This means if countries without strong ethical frameworks get their hands on this tech, the potential consequences are significant. Karp's ultimate goal for Palantir: to lead this AI revolution in defense. He wants Palantir to shape the future of warfare and national security. It's an ambitious vision, and it's already becoming reality. The question is, are we prepared for a world where AI makes critical decisions in matters of life and death? Because according to Karp, that world is rapidly approaching, whether we're ready or not. Alex Karp's vision for Palantir is reshaping warfare as we know it. The AI technology they're deploying in Ukraine is just the start. Karp's message is clear. AI will dominate military operations, and it's happening faster than we can process. This rapid shift raises serious ethical questions. When AI systems start making life or death decisions on the battlefield, who's truly responsible? And let's be real. Our adversaries are developing similar technologies, often without the ethical considerations we're grappling with. We're entering a new phase of global conflict, where AI is already transforming warfare. Palantir is at the forefront, guiding us into this uncharted territory. AI is becoming the ultimate weapon in our arsenal, and we need to ask ourselves, are we prepared for the consequences of this technological leap?